Greetings of the day, dear children. In today's English class, we'll start chapter 14, Active and Passive Voice, which is from your English Grammar Book 5, page number 86 to 91. So, in English grammar, voice is the relationship between the subject and the verb, that is, between the doer and the action. So, we now very nicely know what the subject is, what the verb is, and the object. We know all these three things nicely. So, here voice is the relationship between the subject and the verb, that is the doer and the action. The type of voice depends on what the sentence intends to convey, right? Whether the doer does the action or the action is done, right? So it entirely depends on the voice. It entirely depends on the intent, what the sentence is intending to convey. On the basis of that, we have two types of voices. We have active voice and we have passive voice. So active voice is when the subject is the doer of the action and the verb is in the active voice. While as in the passive voice, when the subject is the receiver of the action, the subject receives the action, it's not doing the action. The verb is said to be in the passive voice. It's the other way around, right? The object of the active verb becomes the subject of the passive verb. So today we will focus on the active voice, and in the next class we will learn about the passive voice, and then it will be more clear, right? So let's now focus on the active voice. When the subject and the verb relationship is straightforward, right? It is straightforward, and where the subject or the doer is given importance, that is the prime importance is of the subject, it is said to be in the active voice. So subject is the main element in the active voice. For example, here we have a sentence, Ali ate the apple. So Ali is the subject here, ate is the verb, and apple is the object. Now in active voice, active voice gives us direct answers of who to who. Who is the doer of the action? For example, if you have a question, who ate the apple? Our answer will be Ali. Ali is our subject. So active voice answers the question who. It is always centered around the subject. Now, in this class, we will focus on the syntax for the sentences, which we have already done while we were learning tenses. Just a review, and then you can compare tomorrow the same syntax to the passive voice. Then you will be able to make the difference very well. Now, if we focus on the present simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Ali eats apple, Ali is eating an apple, Ali has eaten an apple, Ali has been eating an apple, right? Now moving on to the past. Ali ate an apple, right? Past. Ali was eating an apple. Ali had eaten an apple, perfect. Ali had been eating an apple, perfect, continuous. So these are the changes that are to be done according to the type of tense, right? We already know this. Future. Future may, it will be Ali will eat an apple. Ali will be eating an apple. Ali will have eaten an apple. Ali will have been eating an apple. So here you can see in all the sentences, the main focus is Ali, the subject, right? So that is the main idea of active voice. Subject is the main focus. Subject is given the prime importance. Subject is the center of focus. Now in tomorrow's lesson, I'll show you how we change the voice of the sentence when it's a passive voice, and how the subject is the receiver of the action, not the doer of the action, right? So we will learn that tomorrow, and then you can compare the two and very well understand the difference, and you'll also be able to change the voices of the sentences. I hope you understood it well. Thank you. Have a lovely day.